Poncho and the Kid back again for some more hockey picks. Today is March 14, 2020. And you know, we're going to keep doing the same thing, guys, giving you some advice. Hopefully you take it and win some money. Ready again.
Yeah, how you doing, Poncho?
Good.
Yeah, it's the 14th, hockey night, Saturday. You know I love it. All right, so last week we did pretty good. Last week I had a couple of underdogs. I scored pretty well last week. You know, I try to tell everybody, they say, how do I bet? Do I bet the 6, 7? Like, how do I do it? I said, you know what? If you guys are going to bet 2 games, maybe 3 most. Don't be going more than 2 or 3 games. I said, because, you know, it's harder to win. But like last week we had the underdog with Tampa. They won, right? We had Philly as my number 1, so I had Philly riding with that one. And we had the Kings. We had 2 underdogs in the Kings. You know, with that there, I paid good money last week. So I don't know if you guys took that one, but I was rolling. I don't know, rolling.
So we do, man.
That's how we do it. Okay, so now that you got a little bit of that, in this, we're going to go with 7 games like we do every Saturday night,
Yes, sir.
right? So we're going to start with the early game. We got Minnesota going into Philly, right? Like I said last week, I love those Flyers, man. You fear the Flyers.
I know, still have
Yep,
Flyers, man.
Flyers. They're telling you they're big. I'm going to take Philly.
Yeah.
So far, the Wild have won the first series, so I think Philly's going to take this next game here, final it out. We're going to expect a big game from Hart. I think he's going to be the wall. So take Philly. It's a 1 o'clock game. We got Philly. Now we got the 4 o'clock game. Detroit's rolling into Tampa, right?
Yeah.
Tampa's the number 1 pick this weekend. Tampa's the big game. Okay. They lost last week to Detroit in a shootout, right?
Yeah.
Don't look at that. That was a lucky win. Again, Bernie is standing on his head. He's not going to do it again this weekend. Tampa needs this game. They're below Boston. They need this win, okay? Boston and them are fighting for the first place. So is Washington. They're trying to get number 1 overall. Tampa's going to win it. Detroit's only got 5 road wins. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the Red Wings. My favorite team. Just putting that out there. Okay. I ain't betting on them. They're a hurting team. They're a hurting unit.
Put your money where
Right?
you're sure, man.
We're rebuilding. So Tampa's the pick on that one. Take Tampa. Okay. Next, this LA team. Oh my God! Like I said, blew everybody up. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're winning. They're winning. And you know what? They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to. But you know what they're doing? They're having fun.
Yeah.
And they're winning. Okay. And when a team is having fun, you can't bet against them because they're on this winning streak right now.
Yeah.
So I don't see Anaheim even having a chance winning this game. I don't even think they get a prayer. So throw your money on LA. The Kings, like I said, they're having fun and they're winning. Okay? Kopitar, like I said last week, Kopitar, and you got Quick. Come on, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Take that. Okay, we got Chicago rolling into Washington. Washington they're having a hard time. They're really having a hard time, Washington. But they gotta keep it rolling. Like I said, you got Boston, you got Tampa, you got Washington. Washington still has a chance to take number 1 overall in the East. So I'm going Washington. It should be a close game, but you never know. I'm taking Washington. If that line shows up, right, you got Ovechkin and them. If they show up to play, it's going to be a blowout, like it was last time. I don't want to talk about that one. But yeah, Washington's the pick on that one. Okay, we got no way San Jose going into Dallas. Again, no way. I'm not putting my money in San Jose. I don't care if they're paying me 10 to 1 odds. I'm not doing it.
No way.
Dallas is having a hard time, right? They've a lot of injuries. They're trying to regroup. They're trying to hold on to a playoff spot. They're like right down there at the bottom. They're really trying to hold on to that playoff spot. So I expect big things Saturday night from Dallas. I really do.
Okay.
I think they're gonna win. They gotta keep that going, right? Winnipeg's going into Calgary, the later game.
Okay. Yeah.
Calgary and Winnipeg, they're about neck and neck. I'd say they're even. They're 2 even teams. I got my money going on Winnipeg. Okay, Winnipeg, even though it's in Calgary, I got my money on Winnipeg. Okay, Winnipeg they're trying to get up there with Dallas, right? You got Dallas, you got Winnipeg, you got Nashville, right? It's a close, right? It's close. It's just a close bracket. They're all trying to get that last playoff spot, right? So, you know what? But the same thing going with Calgary. Calgary's, you know, people are going to say, oh, well, Calgary's in the same. Yeah, Calgary's in the same boat. I know they are. They're in the same boat. But lately, Winnipeg, I feel, is becoming a unit. They're starting to gel a little bit.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if this game goes into overtime, maybe a shootout, right? Don't be surprised. But my money's on Winnipeg. I'm taking Winnipeg. They're going to be the visitors on that, right? I think they're going to win. Now, you're Toronto.
Yes.
You always ask me every week about Toronto. I added them to the list this week for you, okay? My 7-gamer. They're rolling into Boston. I'm taking Toronto.
Of course, man.
I don't, you know, I usually flip a coin when it comes to them. But Boston's won the series now. They're up 2-1. This is the last game of their series. They've got a 4-game series of the year. Why not? Toronto should win it, right?
Yeah, man. And my money's on you.
Telling you, right?
Yeah.
It's crunch time for the Leafs. It's crunch time. Like, they're another team that they need to win. They went out to the West there, and they lost to LA, Anaheim, San Jose. Like, they lost all these teams that they should have won. There's 6 points they should have had, right?
Yeah.
6 points rolling that they needed, and they lost these points. So they need these points to keep them in a playoff spot, let alone a wild card spot. Like, it's that division is tight, okay? So I'm taking Leafs.
Yeah.
We need a big game from Anderson, but I think we're going to get it. I think they're going to beat Boston on Saturday night. I know it's in Boston, but like I said, the series is 2-1 Boston. I think we're going to tie it. We're going to tie it 2-2. It's going to be a good series. Good game.
Great game, man.
Great game.
Love it. Okay.
And that's it. Hopefully you win. You know.
You guys place your bets. Listen to the expert. He knows what he's talking about. We appreciate you guys. Come again. We're
Yeah.
gonna keep doing this.
We'll see you next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Rolling.